Have you ever been disciplined on a thing for more than a week? And I'm talking about the kind of discipline where you don't do anything else than your work. And then after that week, you somehow stop and you do not understand why. Today, I'm going to cover that. Why monk mode isn't working, why self-sabotage isn't real. Do you know who Carl Jung is? He is called the father of the unconscious. He was the man to first study the unconscious mind. And I'm going to show you a thing that hopefully will help you understand how the conscious and the conscious works together. So I want you to imagine yourself as a company. Here we have a table, the boardroom's table, and the boardroom has a goal. The board of the company has a goal. Every company consists of a board, and in the board there are board men. These are people that decide how the company should run in order to reach the goal. The person with the most influence in the company is the chair. The chairman, he is the one who mediates the discussions in order to please every boardman, so they feel heard and so that they can take their thoughts into reality. In case you didn't understand, or in case you didn't catch up, this is your conscious. The chair is your conscious. I don't think I spelled it right, but this doesn't matter. And the boardmen are your unconscious. The boardmen are your unconscious, and the chair is your conscious. The thing I want to talk about is self-sabotage. Imagine that these are a fragment of yourself. For example, this is gaming Oliver. This is working Oliver. This is training Oliver, and here we have partying Oliver. These, as Jung said, are your individual selves. They're a fragment of you, based in your unconscious. So when talking about self-sabotage, people have been working on one thing for too long, like the partying or their work. For example, with monk mode, they've been working and only working, not focusing on another thing like training or having fun. They've just worked, and this causes your individual selves and your fragments to burst out and out of nowhere just collapse. And they do this so that they can explain to you that you need to please them. So what you need to do, think of this as the anger inside of partying Oliver when he hasn't partied for a year. This will burst out and into emotions, and that'll make my conscious just like, what? Why can't I work? It's because I've suppressed partying Oliver for a year. And what you need to do instead of letting it all out there, you need to create a lid there and just let it out a little bit at a time. You need to, I'm not going to say work-life balance, but you have to have some balance so that the anger of the partying can go out. So, for example, I maybe party once a month maybe, and that alleviates and pleases this fragment of me. You have to learn how to integrate these. This is a big word, integration. You have to integrate your individual selves in a way that the chair of the board dictates. You have to be conscious and think about how you can apply this into your everyday life. And for example, with the gaming Oliver, I'm working. I don't play games usually anymore. But it's still part of me. I can't just suppress one of themselves. It doesn't work like that. Instead of gaming, I've gamified business. And I've, for example, bought an Aura ring to track my stats and how I sleep and how I sleep and how my body functions. And this is a way for me to gamify business and to look at the stats on YouTube. That's pretty fun too. But I'm not the guy that's just reliant on the numbers on YouTube. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't integrate it, it will happen that you just blow out of energy and emotion, and you destroy for work, Oliver. Every one of these selves wants to reach the same goal, just through different things. Do you understand? Everybody, training Oliver, partying Oliver, and working Oliver, wants to be healthy and financially free so that they can help others. That's my goal. And they all want to reach it. All these selves, the fragments of me, all want to reach the same goal, but just through different things. Do you understand? Through a different process. He wants to have fun whilst doing it and genuinely thinks it's the best way to get there. And he just thinks like solid work, doing what I need to do and just solely focusing on that is what I need to do. So your individual selves are made from pain. They come from pain, unmet need, pain, unmet needs, and trauma. I just want you to know that they don't just appear like it's nothing. They appear when there's pain or there's an unmet need or trauma. What you need to do to take action is awareness. You need to amplify your consciousness so that every time you get an emotion that you want to party, for example, your conscious notices it and okay, we'll put it in the back side of the head, and then it'll remember to go and party soon because your body is kicking up fuss about it. You have to learn to identify when each of them is kicking up a fuss, or else you'll end up like I did. I was in a monk mode for about maybe 3 to 4 weeks, and I just solely worked. I got home from school, I worked, and that's the only thing I did. I didn't train, I didn't do anything else, and I just focused on work, Oliver. And every one of these, and I've just a disclaimer, I have many more different selves. These are just examples, but like gaming Oliver, training Oliver, and partying Oliver were like, oh, shit, boy, you can't just be working. Like, we've also got to be acknowledged. And then they started to kick up a fuss, and they just exploded, and I got so many emotions of everything that just led to me not doing the work. That just sabotaged work, Oliver. And this is the point I'm trying to make. These guys don't want to sabotage the work. They just want your best through their own value and perspective and perception of the world. And yeah, you have to learn to, you have to map out. What I want you to do after this video is to draw this. I want you to draw a board and map out your unconscious, your different selves, your different fragments of you. You're a composition of all of these together. That's your identity, your conscious. I want you to go sit down and map it out like this. You can have 20. I have another one there. I have 20 different selves. So that's what I want you to do, and map them out. And next time you get a feeling about one of them, you'll know what, and you'll remember to give it attention. Bye.